This is the pre-market session of Friday, the 6th of June. HOLO stock is down 9.62%. As a matter of fact, in the previous session, that is the session of yesterday, the 5th, it was down around 32% at some point, given this intraday low of 3.9%. But it has recovered somewhat from those sort of lows, but it has a lot of resistance to deal with. So as things stand right now, we are looking at the prospects of a sideways movement. Yeah, going all the way towards maybe the 12th of June, Thursday, the 12th of June. This is going to be, let's see now, we have in terms of projections, none of these, there's no guarantee that any of those will print. The sideways movement, there's absolutely no guarantee that that will be the case. Upper projections I'm going to mention now, they're not guaranteed to play out. So we have upper projections 11.5, 13.96, 15.48. There are also downward projections really low, really, really low. We have 0.88. We have negative 1.69. Obviously, that's not possible. Negative 3.29. Obviously, that's not possible, but they represent something because the charts here on trading view doesn't really, it just stops at some at certain real numbers, and then every other thing is a negative. It's something they have to work on. So of course they represent something. They represent it just, I've not had time to have a look at where their real numbers end and where these negative values begin. So but it just gives you an idea that gives you an impression that there are also very, very low downward projections as well as upper projections. So let's quickly see what's going on the 3-hour chart, what the projections are saying. It may be different on the 3-hour chart, same as well. Sideways movement. This extrapolation goes all the way towards the Thursday, the 12th of June. In terms of projections, what do we have? We have 7.14, 7.93, 8.43. These projections are a lot more immediate. Yeah. Let's see now. I think the reason for some of those is that there's also a sort of region where there was a lot of resistance, so if you like, going all the way back to Monday, the 5th of May. Let's quickly have a look at the 2-hour chart and see what's going on. Yeah, yeah. Here we have yes, the same sort of projections we have on the 4-hour chart: 11.32, 13.71, 15.19. Here, no downward projections. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. Let's look at the 1-hour chart and see what the projections are saying. So we have 6.94, 7.66, 8.1. So these hourly charts are split. They're split in twos. The 1 and 3 hour charts are pretty much in line in terms of projections, and then the 2 and 4 hour charts are pretty much in line in terms of upper projections because the 4-hour chart has some deep downward projections. So I think all of them seem to align as it concerns extrapolation of the 3-period moving average. Or the moving average is sideways movement is sideways contraction is being extrapolated by those by all the by the on the chart of these hourly charts. On these hourly charts, they've 1, 2, 3, and 4 hourly charts. Let's quickly see what's going on the 1 minute chart. Here we're looking for radical projections. Nothing really 4.56, not that radical. Let's have a look at the 3 minutes and see. Let's see 3 minute chart. Let's see. We have what do we have? Do we have no nothing? 4.47, not that radical. 5 minute chart. Let's see. Yeah, we have some here, some upper projections, 4.98, 5.22, 5.36. There are also downward projections. 2.42, 2.73, and 3.24. Yeah, HOLO stock. In terms of its, I think it's still. Is it still a low float stock? I don't think so, but let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. HOLO stock float. Let's find out if it's what the float is saying these days. Public float is at 3.82 million shares outstanding. Okay, is it still the case? We can. That's what the AI is saying. That's what Gemini is saying. Or we can validate that here. I think 4.73. It seems they're still a low float stock. They have been able to do reverse splits, but it's there's a danger now because the Nasdaq rules have changed. You can't keep on doing those reverse splits. You can't keep doing them. Yeah, yeah, can't keep doing them. In terms of yeah, I mean, I think you can keep doing. You can do them, but if you find yourself not complying with the minimum bid price and minimum capitalization as well, especially minimum bid price, then they can become an issue. Yeah, they can become an issue. So the company, I think, they have a lot of work to do to make sure that the price remains above $1 and trading and remains there for 30 days. If not, it's going to mean delisting. So they have a corporate task to pursue to ensure that because the people they have also gotten involved with the people who have been raising funds for them. Some of them go and undermine them and sell the stock shorts. It's the safe harbor rules and all sort of things. So including you and I as well. So everybody's is on this stock. Everybody's trying to cut their own pound of flesh from the stock, and the company has to ensure it remains listed. I think it's listed on Nasdaq, isn't it? Yeah, it's listed on Nasdaq. So it's a challenge for the company. If you like, yeah, you can call it scam company and all that. Yeah, I mean that may be that. I mean, I don't exactly know whether that is the case, but the point I'm trying to make is that the company its work cut out for it to ensure that it keeps on meeting these standards. That's meeting the rules and standards that's set by Nasdaq. Amongst other things, it has to satisfy. So it's yeah. Okay, just let's revisit the projections we have here especially the ones we have on the 4-hour chart. Upper projections go all the way towards 15.48, below that 13.96, below that 11.5, and then downward projections we have 0.8800, and then some very, very deep on real downward projections like negative 1.69, negative 3.29. Obviously, they refer to real numbers, but it just gives you an idea that we are looking at the prospects of very low prices. But at the same time, the company is aware of falling foul of minimum bid price that Nasdaq has since revised, and the fact that they've also done reverse splits over the last 2 years. They've done more than two surely. Then they have a lot of work. They have a lot of work to ensure that they remain within the rules. Okay, so see what you make of HOLO stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.